Hi, I'm Sister Wright, self-proclaimed singles kit extraordinaire, and I'm going to teach you today how to set up a singles kit. The items that you'll need include the singles kit sheet, the big tape, some painter's tape, and then a pen and a marker. And then also, if you have a table, be sure to set it up. That way you can put the items on. For the boxes, we use really large Home Depot boxes that look like this. And by the time it's all set up, it should be about that size. When you're setting up the box, open it up. And then you're just gonna put together the bottom first. So fold it together, grab your big tape, and I do 3 on the bottom. 3 on the bottom and then 1 on top. And then you have a box. Something I like to do is grab a bin, because when I'm setting up the kits, if the box is all the way down on the ground, it's really hard to lift it up. And so if you put it on a bin, when it goes time to grab it, it's not that much work. On the singles kit sheet, there's 2 kinds of items. There's items that can be found around the warehouse, and then items that can be found on the singles kit wall. I'm gonna go through all the items and tell you which ones are where. The following items are items that can be found around the warehouse. A standing lamp, 2 light bulbs. I need to find a bed bag, and I'm looking for one that is small and condensed, but also one that is gender neutral. This one will work. An alarm clock, 5 hangers, a pillow, a bathroom kit, a trash can, an ESL kit, and a home essentials kit. Paper towels, multi-purpose cleaner, toilet brush, dish soap. There's a lot of mugs that don't match with each other, so if you just grab one that doesn't have a partner, that one will work great. A tea kettle, water bottle, 2 pots. I like to grab one really small pot that wouldn't go well with the family, and then a pretty regular sized one. It's important to tape down your pots because then they'll crash. So tape. A pan. Bakeware. I like smaller ones that could fit small things. A mixing bowl. Tupperware. I like a big one and a small one, and I put the small one inside the big one. A gathering community sign. Here's how to wrap a pillow for a singles kit. You're gonna roll and press and roll and press. It's better to start where the opening is. That way the pillow doesn't get exposed. There's holes at this end that'll vent out the air. Once you have it condensed, I like to sit on it, grab my tape, and we're gonna wrap it 3 times. Once in the middle, and once on either side. Pillow. Items that can be found on the singles kit wall include a towel kit. These towel kits are different from the other towel kits because instead of having 2 body towels, 2 washcloths, and a hand towel, this just has 1 of each. Table lamps can be found behind on the first level. A singles kitchen kit. This has the linens and the utensils and even the silverware in it. And the knives. Individually wrapped toilet paper. Laundry detergent. A laundry bag. A dustpan. How do I get down? 2 plates. 2 bowls. 2 cups. A wash bucket. The welcome signs can be found usually over here. I got a box right here of them, but if not, they can be found in the regular picture area. Sometimes there are extra items that you can grab. For example, we've got a whole box of masks, so I'm just gonna grab 2 and add them in. You can also find some extra items in some of these bins that are designated for miscellaneous singles kit items. I've got this ramen maker and this little plate that I'll add in. If it's winter time, I like to add in a blanket as well. You can also find small appliances that I like to add. This one has a blender in it, but sometimes a hand mixer works just as well. It's time to pack now, and I have a pretty particular way of doing things, that way things don't break. When you're grabbing items, it's best to grab plastic plates, that way it doesn't break. And anything else that you can find that won't break is better than finding things that will break. Inevitably, there'll be items that may break, like the mug, the light bulbs, the bakeware, but I've got particular ways of packing them to make sure that they don't. Let's begin. I put all the big, heavy, and bulky items at the bottom. In the wash bucket, I like to put the cleaning items. That way, in case anything does break, it'll stay inside here and not leak into the box. I like to put the multi-purpose cleaner, the laundry detergent, the dish soap, and the toilet brush, and put that on the bottom. Heavy stuff may include the pots and pans, the bakeware, and with the bakeware I like to put the bowls inside to make sure that it doesn't break, just to give it some padding. As a way to keep the cleaning supplies separate from everything else, I use the plates as a border. And then some just extra other items that are bulky. As I'm putting things in, I'm just kind of guesstimating where I'd like them to be, and then if I need to change it, I pull things out and put them back. It's not going to be perfect on the first try, so just keep trying and fixing it until it seems sturdy. Now that we've got the majority of the big, bulky, and heavy items in, we can kind of have free reign to do whatever we want now. So I'm going to put other stuff like the kits. Try to get the air out of them. Make sure no spot is left unfilled. And some extra items like the towels and the paper towels can be used for padding. I've got 2 secret hacks for you. Put the masks in the mug for padding. Put the light bulbs inside the toilet paper, like that. Take the laundry bag. Wrap the toilet paper and light bulbs up. And put it in the trash can. I like to put the mug on top of something soft like the towel kit. And then you try to fit everything else in. Now, you'll want extra space because when the caseworker arrives, you're going to put in the hygiene kit and the purse or bag, because we don't know if this is specifically for a man or a woman, and so we need that extra space so that we can gender it later. So now we're going to look at the sheet again. We don't know the agency yet until they arrive. We don't know the gender or age yet, nor the ethnicity or the pickup date, so all of that can be left blank. In the top right corner, you're going to put N for gender neutral. If it is specifically for a man or a woman, you would put M or W. And then you're going to put number, and then whichever number it is. So let's go check. It looks like our most recent number is 393, so the one that we just packaged will be 394. And then I'm gonna look over all the items just to make sure I grabbed them. If there's any items that you think you missed, be sure to put it in now. For example, this says lunch bag if available. I didn't find any lunch bags this time around, but if there were and I missed it, I would grab it and put it in the box. When we started making this box, we put 3 on the bottom. We're gonna put 1 on top because later on we're gonna have to grab that hygiene kit in that purse or bag. When you tape, make sure that you aren't interfering with the handles and poke them out. I'm gonna tape on the list. I like to tape it onto the side. And then with the marker on the top, I write what's on the corner. So in this case, it's N, number 394. And then on the side where it'll be exposed, I'll write the same thing. So for example, on here, we've got the N392 on this side so that we can see, but on the other side, it's on that side. And then we'd put the box away, and then when the caseworker comes, we would grab the box. So let's pretend that the caseworker is here, and we're gonna get this ready to send with them. We're gonna put the box on a dolly. On the list, we've got this section of things to grab when the caseworker comes. The hygiene kit, the purse or bag, tray table, nightstand, folding chair, mop, broom, dried food bag, and meal kit. Let's go grab those items. So inside the box, we're gonna open it up again, and then if it's a woman, we're gonna put in a female hygiene kit and a purse. If it's a male, we're gonna put a male hygiene kit and a bag. The tray tables are already over here. And so is the folding chair. The nightstand are these little IKEA ones. The mops and brooms are where you would regularly grab them for a pull. And same with the dried food bags and the meal kits. And then once you have all the items together, it can go into the caseworker's car. Thanks for following along.